Yo, what is good, everybody? So, as you could tell by the title, we are rating all of the Black Ops by my opinion. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rate all of them with 30 points. So, all of them are gonna have 30 points for the campaign, the multiplayer, and zombies. Now, obviously, I should make it out of around 40 points because the Black Ops 4 does not have a campaign, and I would put it 40 points, so I would do 15 most likely. Um, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't have any campaign. We'll just have it 0 out of 10. Now, to start off, we will do Black Ops 1 first. Now, we might not do this in order, but we will start off with Black Ops. Now, Black Ops 1, I really did like this one because you start off, Mason is the main character, right? And then it's around like the Vietnam War time, and there's a little bit of Cold War in Siberia and stuff. And I really do like the campaign of Black Ops 1 until your favorite character dies, such as Bowman or Woods. So apparently Woods hasn't died though, because in Black Ops 2 he appears in the campaign. So I really do like the Black Ops 1 campaign. The graphics are amazing. There was really nothing wrong with the Black Ops 1 campaign. So to top that off, I would rate Black Ops 1 campaign a 7 out of 10. Now let's head straight into multiplayer. So the multiplayer for Black Ops 1, it was okay. It was okay for me. I really liked a lot of stuff in it, and I really didn't like some of the stuff. Like, there were some maps, Array, Nuketown, and Nuketown, they remade it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times. And I really love Nuketown. A lot of people love Nuketown, and it is rated top 2 on ratings. I don't know what is top 1 for maps, but for me, Nuketown is definitely number 1 for me. But for Black Ops 1 multiplayer, there was some things I didn't like about it. So here are some negatives about the Black Ops 1. So there was a lot of quick scoping, and well actually not a lot of people quick scoped, right? Because it was new at the time. A lot of people started quick scoping around Black Ops 1 if they haven't played Modern Warfare before that, or original Call of Duty, right? So the snipers in Black Ops 1, they were just mad garbage. Like, some of you might not agree with me, but I just really didn't like the snipers in it. Like, I couldn't do crap. I couldn't quick scope for nothing on Black Ops 1. And the graphics on Black Ops 1, they were okay. So I would give that a 6 out of 10. Now, let's get into zombies for Black Ops 1. Now, a lot of people don't like zombies. They just do multiplayer or campaign, Like, they just do their campaign sometimes. If they're just a campaign person, they do easy, normal, hard, veteran. And I really like the zombies for Black Ops 1. So, obviously, I'm not going to include the DLC ones, because not a lot of people had the money to buy those ones. So, I want to start off with the 3 free ones. So, Connor de Toten was my favorite map. And I really loved that map. The dogs, when you killed them, they gave you max ammo. And then those monkey things, those things, they creep me out. And the reason for that is because I was like 9 around that time, and they really creeped me out. So I also loved the thunder gun on that map. If you just had a thunder gun, you could pretty much just survive to whatever round you wanted to. So, moving on to the next map, 5. 5 was an amazing map, right? And 5, that map honestly pissed me off. You know, I really didn't play much of it because the first like 5 matches I did with it, I just didn't like it. Like, I would make it to like round 20, right? And that doctor, he would just take your weapons. And that map, it honestly just scared me. Like, since I was a kid at the time, it honestly just scared me to play that game. So, 5 was not my favorite map. Now, the arcade one, the Dead Ops, or I'm pretty sure it was Dead Ops arcade game mode. So, that map, I really didn't like it. You know, it was too easy, and it was also like arcade mode, which was really stupid to me. So, let's get that out of the way, and we are going to rate the zombies, and I would give it a good 8 out of 10 because I really liked the Canada Toten. Like, that was a really good map. I really loved that map. Now, let's move on to Black Ops 2. So, for Black Ops 2, the campaign, I didn't really play much of it. I only played like 1/4 of it. You know, because I'm not really a big campaign person unless it's like Assassin's Creed or Uncharted, you know. And those games were one of my favorite games. And Black Ops 2, I didn't really do much of campaign because I was just always focusing on getting Prestige Master on multiplayer, right? And, you know, I made it to Master Prestige twice on Black Ops 2 multiplayer because I first restarted, and I made it again because I'm cool like that. So, for the campaign, I would give it a 6 out of 10 because, well, actually I would give it a 7 out of 10 because I only played 1/4 of it, but the time that I was playing it, it was still pretty good. Like, the graphics were amazing, and so for the campaign, I would give that a 7 out of 10. Now, moving on to the next category, multiplayer, I am gonna say that multiplayer is my favorite game mode, and honestly, Black Ops 2 multiplayer is just amazing. The graphics for Black Ops 2 multiplayer, it's just amazing. Like, I loved the AN-94. It was pretty OP, you know. And then my favorite gun was the MP7. Some of you might hate on me for that because you guys love other guns like the AN-94 or the MSMC. You know, my brother's favorite gun was MSMC, but my favorite gun was the MP7, and I really loved it. And it was the first gun I ever got gold. So, to top that all off, I would give Black Ops 2 multiplayer a 9 out of 10 because I love the graphics and all the guns that were added into it. Now, moving on to zombies. Zombies, I didn't really like playing in Black Ops 2. You know, in my opinion, I feel that Black Ops 2 zombies graphics were just horrible. Now, some of you may think that the Black Ops 2 zombies graphics were like good. Now, I'm not disagreeing with you. Well, I am disagreeing with you, but like, I'm not hating on you for having that opinion because, you know, everybody can have different opinions. If they're not the same as yours, then deal with it. Like, you don't need to make a big deal out of it. So, now, I'm going to start off with the 3 free maps. Transit, that was just straight garbage. Like, it was just trash from the dumpster. Like, I know some people liked it, but I personally didn't. That stuff was just garbage. Like, I really just hated that map. Transit was just bad. Like, the bus on Transit, it was just horrible. Like, if you got left behind, like at the farm, that'd be horrible. I would hate that. That's why it was just bad. Like, you would have to get on the bus, and if you missed the bus, it would go without you, and you would have to wait at least like 5 minutes for it to come back or more. Now, let's move on to Town. Town was my favorite map. That was a really good map. Like, you didn't have to really open that many doors. Pretty much the whole map was there for you already. You just had to open doors to like another restaurant or something, and it wasn't really that. It's not really a big map, but I really like it because you don't have to go through any portals or do any special stuff to get to the Pack-a-Punch. That's why I really liked it. And it was easy to get to the box locations because there was only 2. So that's a good one as well. But I don't think there was Mule Kick at Town. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there was, which was bad. I really think that they should have added that. And now we go on to Farm. Farm, it was an okay map. I think that a lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't. I personally, I'm middle. I'm halfway. You know, there's things that I didn't like about it, and here's some negatives. I will start off with those. I didn't like it because it was kind of a small map. It was kind of big. It was kind of small though. It was like middle, like halfway, you know. And I also hated that it was so foggy. Like, it was like really foggy, and there was like a lot of tight spaces that you could get stuck in and die, like get cornered. Now, I don't really have any positives about that map. I'm just gonna say it was an okay map. Now, to add all this up for Black Ops Zombies, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Now, moving on to Black Ops 3, I'm just gonna say this about Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, to me, it was just straight trash. Like, I really just, it was like crap. I really didn't like that game for a couple of reasons, and the campaign, I only played like the first mission, and I didn't like it because it was like robotic stuff, and it was like more like, the more futuristic the game got, the more people that didn't want to play it, because like, who wants to play a more futuristic game, right? Like, I know it sounds cool, but like, as cool as it sounds, it's really not that cool. Cause now, the Black Ops 3, I'm not even gonna talk about it because I didn't even play it, so I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Now, for the multiplayer for Black Ops 3, it was okay. It was okay. You know, there were some good guns, there were some bad guns. There wasn't like these amazing guns. There was just, you know, okay guns, and there was like really bad guns. So, things that I hated in Black Ops 3 multiplayer was like, I hated the boosting in the air and like sliding, because some people would just like surprise you, and it would like, it'll catch you by surprise, but it was also just annoying. Like, people always boosting in the air. You know, dude, just please just stay on the ground for once in your lifetime, right? So That's why I didn't like the Black Ops 3. But also, if you were a Breccia user, or if you don't have Black Ops 4 yet and you still play Black Ops 3, that's okay. But if you're a Breccia user or you were a Breccia user, I hope you get hit by a truck. Anyways, moving on to zombies, Black Ops 3. I really didn't like those. The Black Ops, well, actually let me give you my rating for multiplayer first. I would give it a 6 out of 10. Cause I really didn't like the multiplayer with the boosting and jumping, you know. So I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Now for the zombies, that stuff I'm only gonna talk about Shadows of Evil because that was the only free one. Now the thing that I hated about Black Ops 3 Zombies was because there was only one free one, and in 2 and 1 there was 3 frees. Except in 1, Dead Ops was really bad. And some people think that it was good for all those nerds out there, you know? And all those nerdy arcade people, you know? Now, I really didn't like it. It was too easy, and it was just bad graphics, you know. It's like one of those 1990s games, like Super Mario or something, because it was like just so pixelated. So Black Ops 3 Zombies, I just didn't like it. The Shadows of Evil, I just didn't like it. Like, I also don't like the Gobblegum to Black Ops 3. I just really didn't like it. Because basically, if you had a good perk, because if you were higher level, then the game would be too easy. Like, you would never die. So, I'm glad in Black Ops 3 there's no Gobblegum. I know, or Black Ops 4. I know in Black Ops 4 there is like juices that you could drink, but it's not the same. It's not the same. You know, it's better. So to top that off, I would give it a 6 out of 10. So Black Ops 3 is already off. Now, Black Ops 4. There is no campaign, so that's a 0 out of 10 for that one. For multiplayer, I really like it. You know, it's cool. The gameplay is good. The guns are good. There's like there's like some bad guns, and there's some good guns. There's some amazing guns too. Like, in my opinion, I really like the Swordfish. That one is OP if you know how to use it. Also, the Spitfire Wildfire, up close, that is also OP. Now, for the multiplayer, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Because it's not the best. And I also hate how they added the Black Ops 3 specialist to the Black Ops 4. And you heal manually. I would like it if it was automatic like Black Ops 2 and 1. Now, for Black Ops 4 Zombies, I haven't played all 3 free maps yet, but I have played 2 of them. Now, I don't know what the other one is called because I only played it once. So, I'm not even going to get into that one. But for IX, I really like that map. Like, it's a really good map. IX, it is really easy though. I survived to like round 30. It's too easy, you know. So, but the gameplay it's really good. But to top that off, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So, in my opinion, out of all of the Call of Duties, you know, Black Ops, I would give Black Ops 2 my favorite. Black Ops 2 is my favorite of all time, you know. because like the gameplay of it is just amazing. Like Black Ops 2 was like my favorite game. And I also like how in Black Ops 4 they remade some of the maps like Slums and Summit. And Summit was a Black Ops 1 original. And that's why I like Black Ops 4 as well, because they remade Black Ops 1 and 2 maps. Now, I hope they remake maps in Black Ops 4 and Zombies. Now, this isn't confirmed that they are doing this, but I did hear that they are making a Nuketown Zombies for Black Ops 4. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Black Ops 2 is my favorite. And comment down below what your favorite is. Peace.